I can't believe how fast this Maximara dress sold. I bought this at a thrift store recently. Literally, when I say recently, I mean last week for $10. It already sold for $85. She didn't send an offer or anything. No, I'm sorry. I had it listed for $120. She sent an offer for $85. I said absolutely 10 into 85 after fees and everything. That is a great profit, friends. So I feel like a lot of resellers pass on this brand. I actually find it quite a bit locally. They must have a factory or something here. I will admit, and I'm very transparent with you guys about this, I do believe that I'm very lucky because of where I live regionally. There are a lot of factories and distribution centers for brands here. Like I know Theory has a couple. That is why every single time I go thrifting, I always find Theory. It could be beat to shreds. It could look like a dog chewed it up. But every single time I go thrifting in Los Angeles, I find Theory at least once. Usually a couple times. I find Maximara quite a bit. So there is something to be said about where you live can kind of give you the upper hand on finding this higher end stuff. Because this dress, I looked it up, retailed for over. All right, friends, I brought you to Costco with me because I wanted to show you one of my favorite reseller tools. When we get there, I will show you. But I sold this Niru Kumar brand I had been passing for years, you guys. This dress I found at the bins. I paid less than $2 for it, and it sold within 2 months for $35. I have seen this tag so often, and I always thought, oh, that looks like something somebody handmade. I'm not going to sell that. Even after I've been doing this for 15 years, friends, I still make mistakes. I should have looked up comps because this brand, most of their dresses, if not all, are made in India. Really sustainable brand. So never judge a book by its cover. And I just found this brand again yesterday, and you better believe I picked up the 2 dresses I found. I find this quite a bit at the Goodwill outlet, so I was super happy with this sale. These storage bins are for sale at Costco, and they were completely sold out, friends. I literally got the last one. They are 27 gallons, and they're on sale at my Costco here in LA for $7.99. I'm not sure if that's a nationwide thing. I did go look online because I wanted to buy like 20 of these, and they were $10.50 with shipping. So check your Costco, you guys. I don't store my like active inventory in here. I will store things like supplies, Christmas things that we have for personal stuff for the boys. They're just huge, and they're such a good deal, you guys. I pay this price for like half the size at Home Depot for the clear bins that I use that you've seen in my storage unit. So I would say run, don't walk if you need some bins. I literally searched the whole store. And they had them up on the shelves. They were going to, you can kind of see them to the right. He told me overnight they would bring down more. So you better believe the next day I went and scored some. It's such a good deal if you need a storage bin. Just keep in mind they're really big, so it may not work for your like normal inventory, but for actually storing things, it's amazing. All right, let's move on to the next sale. This Zara jacket was a size extra small. This sold within a month. A lot of people say they don't pick up smaller sizes because they sit for them. Sometimes they do sit for me, you guys, but if it's a piece that people want, it will sell, whether it's an extra small or a 5X. So this jacket was an extra small. I paid $10, $5 for this. I made a short video on it if you've seen it. I showed the price tag. I was actually filming the day I picked this up, and it sold for $45, you guys. I love that. Some Zara pieces are super old and have been around for a while and nobody buys them, and then you find these trendy pieces that was photographed a lot of the bloggers liked, and people still want it. So yeah, that's why I always say I will pick up the Zara pieces that were the favorites, the trendy pieces that everybody liked. We're just sitting in the Walmart parking lot, and I'm just filming as I go here, friends. Hopefully you enjoy this type of like on the fly video. I know you can't really see me, but it's not about me. It's about the sales. Let's keep going. I don't know if you guys are loving or hating this all over the place video. I like watching videos like this. Next up, I actually filmed when I found this. I'm going to move over and put it somewhere here. I just did a July sale, hence the reason why I've got like stuff everywhere. This Boston Proper poncho, I was filming. I actually filmed a short form video when I found this. This sold so fast, you guys. Like within I think it was in a couple days. If I can find the video where I filmed about it, I'll link it down below. This sold for $36. I found this at a thrift store. A lot of resellers skip this brand. I find it quite a bit. I don't pick up all the styles. You really, first of all, if you take anything from this video, check comps on everything, because everything does not sell the same in a brand. Like I just found a Boston Proper jacket, like this blue, like fuzzy jacket, looks super cool. The comps were horrible on it. So not everything in the brand sells great, but this sold so fast, you guys, like lightning fast. I love when I find a thrifted find like that. This Burberry Brit men's navy cashmere hoodie. You guys know cashmere and silk hold a soft place in my heart. Number one, I love to wear them personally. They just feel nice. As someone who has very sensitive skin, it is so refreshing to have like soft fabric on the skin. But number two, I love selling it. One, because I find it all the time. You can sell it damaged and you can sell it in great condition. This I found in my, I don't like to call it a death pile, my money pile. I got this from the bins for $2. This sold for $80. I love selling cashmere. And this really gave me a wake-up call that I need to get my butt in gear and get all of my unlisted stuff listed, because this sold in less than 3 days. I think it sold in 2 days, you guys. And the one thing I love about selling men's items is that they're less likely to return because stuff just fits them easier than it does us. So I was super happy about that sale. I've done full videos on this. I actually have this item here so I can show you. Discontinued beauty products are one of my favorite categories to sell in. I feel like it is a very it's not untapped, but a lot of us clothing sellers, I shouldn't say us because I sell everything. A lot of clothing sellers don't tap into that market. I told you guys, I sell everything. I sell beauty, I sell diapers, I sell tennis rackets. These I found from my local supplier. I was actually picking up clothing from him and he was offloading a truck of pallets and this box literally fell out. He had like a box of these and I was like, oh, can I buy these? He's like, yeah, sure. You can just give me $3 each. So I paid $6. I sold a lot of 2 for $32. So I will take that, you guys. I can't find these online anywhere. I don't know if Olay doesn't make them anymore. They are a face wash. I kept this one for myself. So I was really happy with that find. I love selling the stuff that's hard to find, like the foundations, the face washes, the perfumes. People will pay top dollar. I tend to sell them in lots. Lot is just a synonym for set. So like sets of 2, 3, or 4, because people, they want to get as many as they can usually because it's hard to find that product and they'll pay a little more for it. So I was very happy with that sale. I didn't realize I had so many repeat buyers. That's awesome. Here's another case in point, cashmere, friends. And don't think just because it's winter, that's why I'm selling cashmere. I sell cashmere year-round. This Henry Bendel cashmere sweater, you guys informed me that Henry Bendel went out of business, which I didn't know. I found this at the bins. I think this was listed for almost 2 years. So I found this at the bins. This was 2 years ago before my bins was $3.19. I think back then it was like $1.59. I paid I put the price of things in my SKU. I paid $1.58 for this and it sold for $31. It did take an eternity to sell. For me, 2 years, almost 2 years is an eternity, but that is an amazing profit margin, so I'll take it. Would I pick that up again? Probably, honestly, because what other job can you spend $1.58 to make $31? Yes, that's not my net profit. Like after fees and everything, I probably, let's just say roughly I made a net of like $22, $23. What other job can you pay $1.58 and make $22? Yes, I would have liked to make that faster, but I will still take that. There's some things in here that I want to make just a dedicated video on. So I'm going to skip some of these like super, super high profit sales because I'm going to put those in a dedicated video. These I was also filming when I found. These are Longaberger traditional paprika chili pots. I was filming, I was just scanning the aisles. I filmed when I found these. I think I paid $3 or $4 each, and I sold it as a set, and they sold for $40. I will take that all day. I love selling hard goods. So if this video tells you anything, you should know, number one, look up comps on as much as you can. Number two, maybe broaden your horizons. If clothing sales are slow, can you sell some beauty products? Can you sell some hard goods? A lot of this stuff that I showed you guys today, well, I've been filming this video for 3 days, that I've shown you over the last couple days is stuff that I found at the thrift store. Also things that I bought through liquidation. I try to include different sources in these like what sold videos, so you can just, no matter what kind of reseller you are, you can get an idea of what's selling. Let me know if you enjoyed this. I just kind of was switching up the location just for funsies. If you like these types of videos, can you let me know in the comments down below? I need to hear from you what you want to see, and I will be back soon. Don't forget to subscribe. We're already at 16. I feel like we just hit 15,000. Now we're at 16. We just hit 5K on Instagram. It's been a labor of love for me. If you enjoy this type of content, please go and follow the Reselling Instagram. It's free to you. I post there daily. A little behind the scenes stuff in the stories. Sometimes I'll show you the baby if you're interested in like my personal life. It's not a ton of personal stuff, but I do little trinkets of like my 8-month-old, my 3-year-old, but mostly it's about reselling. So if you like this type of content and you want more of it, it's free. Give me a follow. I will link it in the first line down below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you soon.